What's up, everybody? It's Clue from the Kent Farm podcast, and today I'm going to be talking about why I believe that Zack Snyder's Justice League is going to end up on Binge, the Foxtel streaming service here in Australia. Now, we have a fair bit of information about this. We've been looking into it for quite a while, including lots of messages to Binge, as well as places like IMAX and different theaters here at the Kent Farm podcast. And I'm going to run over a few of these things. Now, before I start that, as the YouTubers say, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are interested in this. If you're an Australian Snyder Cut fan, this is where you want to be. The Australian Snyder Cut Facebook page is also where you're going to want to be because we will be posting it there. All right, now to begin, first off, mid last year in May, and I've got the information right here, we've got this big headline: Foxtel secures exclusive HBO deal. Now, we knew already that Foxtel had the rights to a lot of the HBO shows here in Australia. They have first right of refusal. Now, basically, what that means is any show that comes from HBO or HBO Max as of last year, Foxtel gets to turn down. We've seen this with DC shows as well that have gone through Foxtel and then passed on to services like Amazon, services like Netflix with Titans, things like that. Secondly, basically, we've got this information from Zack today. We know it's coming to Australia. It's looking like it is going to be coming out on March 18th. Thank God, because I know none of us want to wait. We're all ready to pay. So from, of course, that cinema on Vero today, absolutely pumped. The posters are beautiful. Cannot wait. Will the cut be released on a streaming service in Australia on the same day? And will there be a theatrical release eventually? Zack Snyder responded, "Let me look into Australia. I think yes." Now, the more we're seeing this, as I suspect, because of the Foxtel deal, Binge is likely where it's going to land. Now, we've reached out to Binge a couple of times, who have asked us to go into the Foxtel fans page because that's where the information is going to come out. Now, earlier today or yesterday, member Paul Caulfield did mention, anyone know anything about the Justice League Snyder Cut and when it will air? Ace Fox, who is the admin of the Foxtel page, commented, "Stay tuned for tomorrow, news is coming." Now, we did ask for the source, who said it is him. He works at Foxtel, and this is the information that we know. So that was fantastic. We're hanging out, we're waiting all day today for the information. Unfortunately, we hear nothing. But basically, we have some information come through Neon in New Zealand. So this morning, Neon New Zealand answered, and they put it up, as you can see. Neon New Zealand had the cut announced. We all get excited thinking, all right, well, that strengthens what we've heard yesterday, that it's very close here in Australia as well. And suddenly, Neon deletes it, as you can see. Neon's tweet gets deleted. We don't know where it's gone. We don't see it anymore. But reaching out to, again, Ace Fox at Foxtel, he has posted this. "It's not like the Flash to run late, but even Superman's looking at me like we might be waiting for another day or two for him to deliver the update we want so badly. So please don't go all dark side on me, #SnyderCut." So that's what we're thinking. Based on this information, it was looking like it was supposed to be announced today. Now, whether Neon in New Zealand jumped the gun, whether they were allowed to announce today and then things changed in the morning, we're not sure, but it's looking like this is where it's going to end up. All I would say is, like the rest of us here at the Kent Farm podcast, make sure that you are hanging out, subscribe to Binge when they announce it. We want to see a huge uptick in Australian fans as it's announced. We need to show Warner Brothers via Binge that this is where it's going to be. So make sure that you get ready to subscribe immediately as they announce it, because that's where it's going to be, and they will pass on that information to Warner Brothers. So that's all I've got here today, but keep an eye on Binge, keep an eye on Foxtel for the next day or two. This is where it's going to end up, and the information is coming. As I said earlier, like and subscribe. We are going to be doing lots. Tomorrow we're releasing a trailer update or a trailer breakdown, rather, on everything that we saw earlier in the week, which is so exciting. And then from there, we'll be doing more live videos and more discussions on the Snyder Cut, as well as other pop culture films and things around that. So like, subscribe, and we'll see you later.